how things have changed.
Okay.
And how this concept of stable career is still there in their minds, even if the environment is totally unstable. Experience versus starting and waiting. ये जो एक प्रॉब्लम फ्रेशर्स के दिमाग में रहता है, this has been there even earlier.
Yes.
So how do you see that problem has changed, or is it the same in today's generation vis-a-vis 10 years ago? Is it possible for us to really figure out whether my first job is my passion or is it not my passion? ये होता है कभी in reality. One piece of grounded advice कि यार ये करो ताकि आपका जो फर्स्ट जॉब है can turn into a dream job, can turn into a very rewarding career for you. तो वो एक grounded advice, एक या दो advices वो क्या हो सकते हैं which you would like to give?
जो बंदा मैक्सिमम हेल्पफुल और सब जगह भागने वाला होता है ना, वो सर्वाइव हो जाता है, सस्टेन हो जाता है. तो ओनली रीजन इज यार वो किसी के बैड बुक्स में है ही नहीं. वो किसी का भी हर एक का काम कर रहा है और उसके पास बहुत ज्यादा पेशेंस है जहाँ पे उसको पहुंचना है उसके लिए. बिकॉज़ इज रनिंग अराउंड.
Correct.
A pass out or with a 1-year experience or a 2-year experience candidate, if saying that, can it not be a work from home? Can I not attend virtual interview? Why? Just go out, explore, meet people, and why not? कल आपने जो सीखा होगा वो आज आपके काम में नहीं आएगा unless you are actually working on it. मेरा aspiration है मुझे 25 लाख का CTC पैकेज मिले, but just have an understanding of your own self, have a reality check done कि मैं कहाँ पर हूँ. Nowadays I see people are living into virtual world only. तो value systems है ना वो बहुत important है. And nowadays I have seen people not talking about value systems. Have your why clear always. You need to understand the approach of communicating the right thing in a right way.
To Dr. AB's podium, first of all, I'm very happy to announce that Dr. AB's Podium Learnings and Insights to Podcast is finally turned 21. This is the 21st episode of my podcast series, which I launched in August of 2024. And with the support that you guys have always given us, we are happy to announce that we have turned 21. 21 साल की उम्र होते ही हम लोग jobs and professional life में हम जब enter करने की बातें करते हैं तो coincidentally it has now come to a situation where once the series has turned 21, the topic of discussion also is going to be about hiring and jobs and how do we really prepare ourselves for the corporate career and various concerns that young professionals they face when they are in the first job. तो ये सब discussions तो इसके बारे में होंगे ही. So I have Vrushali ma'am with me today. She is a professional who has started the company called Regatta HR Services. She has been giving consultancy to a lot of small and medium enterprises, and they are into offering a lot of services with respect to hiring, with respect to talent management, performance management systems. There's a lot of discussion that I need to have with her today to understand this topic. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, and congratulations that you turned 21 with your episodes. And yes, very much. See, I started almost like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I come from the corporate background where I worked with multinational companies, infrastructure development companies at the senior level as a HR manager, senior HR manager, head level. And then in 2015, I have thought of starting on my own. And when I have started, we are into HR domain where we provide all end-to-end solutions. So be it recruitment services, be it HR operation services, consultancy, या फिर CHRO services where we help management to strategize in a better way from the growth point of view. So that is a brief about what we do. And yes, I really like the topic that you have chosen for this podcast. Since I'm in this industry for almost 17-18 years, I have seen a change of hiring process, the quality of the candidates, I would say, maybe, I don't know whether it's a right word, but yes, quality of the candidate as well as the expectation from the industry, when it comes to a fresher hiring, or any other, candidates who are coming on board with the experience. So there are a lot of changes that happened and there is a gap, and that gap is going, it's widening basically. So such kind of podcasts, just such kind of programs, it really help, to bridge this gap and, I really would like to work, or rather I'm working towards on such programs where, we advise companies and management, to have such programs for the freshers as well as for the experienced people, wherein, there won't be much of a gap from the skill point of view or from the expectation point of view. So I'm already working on such things, and this is really a great platform for me to, showcase all those things. Right. Thank you for inviting me.
You have been working in this domain for 17, 18 years now.
Yes.
Let's say if you go back to 2015, when you started your journey,
yes,
when the company started its journey,
yes,
typically when the hiring used to happen, there would be a fresher or a fresh candidate who would come, and the fresh candidate would jump into a job, trying to navigate through, and probably then taking it up that this is the final destiny. ये है जो मैंने dream किया था.
Correct.
And then making the way through it and then growing eventually.
Yes.
What are the changes that you have seen in the last, say, maybe 10 years? 15 years would be maybe a very longer journey. But if you look at the last decade, what are the changes that you have seen in terms of the expectation of candidates? Because why I'm asking this question is even today, as AI is progressing, what is happening in the US, on the background of all these things, even today when freshers are starting their journey, they are expecting something called as a stable career.
Yes.
So I want you to speak about, first of all, how things have changed,
okay,
and how this concept of stable career is still there in their minds, even if the environment is totally unstable around them.
Okay. See, the first thing, as you asked me, what has changed in terms of, career or first job, what happens is, from the expectation point of view, nowadays the basic qualification has become a PG or a master's. Earlier, when I started my company, it wasn't the PG or master's as a base qualification. So there are people available with the graduation degrees, as well as they are really good with the skill set that they have. But nowadays, I don't know, with the changing environment, the situation is like this, that every college, every corner, they are providing PG degrees, they are providing master's degrees, and these edtech companies who have recently come up with, they have even they have even widened the exposure to the students, that they have come up with international universities. And earlier, I would say, applying to the international universities or top A-grade management institutes was really difficult to crack those scores and all. But now in the education sector, there are a lot of changes. The classes, there are, coaching, individual coaching happening, one-on-one coaching happening, and there are a lot of leadership coaches who are also involved into entire grooming of the student. Earlier इतना नहीं था. Earlier class में भेजते थे और पढ़ाई खत्म होती थी, CAT CET देते थे, होता था. Now you have leadership coaches who have designed a complete program for the students, जहाँ पे 10वीं के बाद आप उनको भेजते हो. So with changing so much of dynamic, the skill set of the student, it is already hired up. I mean, like it is, they have upgraded themselves.
Correct.
But उसके आजू बाजू का जो glamour है ना, that is too much. But the expectations उसकी वजह से ज्यादा आते हैं कि मैंने इतना किया है, मेरे पास इतने सर्टिफिकेशन है, मैंने यहाँ से किया है. So now I'm already at the level 4. तो level 1, 2, 3 मैंने skip कर दिया. So I'm already at a level 4. तो level 4 पे हूँ तो मेरे expectations अलग है. Whereas companies are not really looking for level 4 candidate. They are looking someone with the basic skills who understand really how to communicate, how to write, how to give instructions, how to receive instruction, and how to do your day-to-day task allocated to you as a beginner of the job. Because when you are beginning in the career, the culture of the organization is very different. The dynamics in the organization is very different. First, you have to adapt to that, culture, dynamics, everything. Then you put forward your ideas, put forward your views. First, understand what is expected from me. So there is a gap which has come up. But yes, I would say ki, there are companies, who are hiring, senior people with all these, certification, with all these degrees and all, where it is important. But at the fresh level, नहीं जरूरत होती है, बहुत बिगिनिंग ही की जरूरत होती है, एंड एटीट्यूड एंड अप्रोच आर द टू मेजर थिंग्स व्हिच आई फाइंड इट मिसिंग इन करंट students. I would not say everybody, but yes, if you go back and compare it, approach and attitude is very different. Students who are coming from tier 2, tier 3 cities, they are still grounded with what they have, with the value system, integrity and everything. But yes, obviously in cosmopolitan cities or A-grade cities, due to changing environment in the studies and education sector, this has all been changing. And with the COVID, lot of things changes. Pre-COVID, probably work from home wala concept बहुत rare था. It was
looked down upon, in fact.
Sorry.
It was looked down upon.
Yeah, exactly. And
घर पे बैठा हुआ है तो.
yes. And there were no infrastructure available from the technology point of view, where you can have a work from home person can be productive in terms of. With COVID, lot of things changes. Along with that, there are benefits and there are disadvantages of work from home as well. So those companies who has got 3,000 plus or 5,000 plus employees are afford to have work from home with a stipulated kind of a job role where they can have. So if you are aiming for that, I don't know whether you call it as a dream job or no. But during my career in last 5 years, I have taken so many interviews, I mean, hundreds of interviews. A pass out during the COVID is also asking for work from home. भाई तू 25 साल का है यार, work from home करके क्या ही कर लेगा? Career तो आगे पड़ा है तेरे लिए.
Correct.
I can understand, the females who are having responsibilities of the kids and all, they are if they are asking, I still understand. Or even I have seen people जहाँ पे due to COVID they had to take care of their parents. They are bedridden and all, and the sons are really need to be at home. I understand the situation, but a pass out or with a 1-year experience or a 2-year experience candidate, if saying that, can it not be a work from home? Can I not attend virtual interview? Why? Just go out, explore, meet people, and why not?
Correct.
That is something has changed a lot, and that is given certain instability in the process itself. Yes, candidates are looking for stable jobs, but these things are stopping them from getting into stable environment. Because जब मैं hire कर रही हूँ, मेरे सामने बैठा वाला जो भी कोई है, when we are talking, I know you are talking from your heart, I know you are genuine, and whatever information you are giving it to me is true information. मगअप किया नहीं होगा, obviously, whatever said in that. But when you are sitting across the virtual platform, I don't know.
Correct.
That is still there. With the COVID there to काम चलाने के लिए we needed that technology, but today we are not in that scenario where we have to continue with that. Adaptability is important, but continuing with the virtual interviews every time or asking for it, or there are companies who are giving me, so why not you? So ये जो चीजें हैं ना, this has changed, and this has changed to the instability. That's why stable environment देना चाहते भी है ना, तो भी these things are stopping us from doing that. Correct. But yes, slowly and gradually many companies have stopped doing work from home. Many companies are insisting that they wanted to go for face-to-face interview only. As an exceptional case, we can have a one of the round as a virtual round. Correct. But decision making rounds, the senior level rounds, and everything has to be on face to face.
Absolutely.
So these are the changes which I have came across, from in last 10 years. I would say.
In fact, you mentioned about MBA or PG. PG degrees being the one of the most important requirements to enter into a job. I remember if we go back say 40 years into history, matric pass जिसको कहते थे was 10th pass या matric pass के बाद में आया, the matric pass was the minimum criteria to get a job. Too many people became matric pass. Then they had to add another filtration criteria, which was 12th pass. Then there was a third criteria, which was graduation. Then came PG. So can we say comfortably on one thing that today PG degrees are merely looked upon as a filtration criteria, irrespective to what it was looked upon maybe 40 years ago as a value addition? Is the first question. Secondly, because they are looked upon as a filtration criteria, kids who are running behind multiple certifications, whether those certifications make any sense to them or they do not make any sense to them.
Yes.
So is it happening in that way?
Yes, it is happening to the large extent, I would say, because companies who are getting applications in thousands, they have to have a criteria to filter it out at the entry level. So there they are definitely using PG degrees or master degrees as a filtration criteria. But I'm also seeing the imbalance in that in the industry itself, because the trend is like PG degree hona chahiye iske liye. No, there are, I mean, like when I educate employers in terms of this, I educate them in a way that what is your primary skill set requirement that you first have to write down on the paper.
Correct.
When you are writing down your primary skill set requirement, can you fulfill that primary requirement with PG or non-PG? So I can understand if you are into finance job and if you are looking for a finance related CFO related services, या फिर जिसको balance sheet पढ़नी आनी चाहिए and all, there I can understand you are expecting somebody CA or anybody to filter out and the requirement is. But if you just wanted to make entries in Tally and the person is going to only make the accounting as a work, you don't need to really look for CFO, I mean, like whatever the degrees are related to. A BCom grad with a good experience with all the hands-on work is good enough. So first of all, these kind of imbalances has to go. So just because chemical industry में ये trend चल रहा है करके मुझे भी करना पड़ेगा is not necessary. Employer really have to sit down and understand that this is required or no. Secondly, there are many students who are just getting those degrees for the applying for the job, on the LinkedIn, on Naukri or anywhere. The basic criteria mandatory with the star mark is PG. So to enter there and just because of the FOMO which is created in Gen Z language, FOMO.
Correct.
So उसके लिए उनको वो करना होता है. Again, it is not required. But yes, as I said, it's a race. You can call it as a rat race wherein everybody is running behind. So students have that fear that if I don't do it, I'll be stay behind. And to some extent वो हो भी जाता है. So it is like you cannot really go back and tell at the grassroots level कि ये मत करो, जरूरत नहीं है. या फिर employer also say that then I have no one, I just left out with जो भी बचा हुआ है, I have to hire them.
Correct.
So that mindset requires to be changed, and people like you and me are in a position where we can give them that correct picture. Ki, it is okay even if you are not get hired with a 10 lakh ka CTC. It is okay if you are working with a startup or a small company. Just look at the profile and exposure that you are getting, because you can build upon that, obviously, because knowledge is not going to nobody can take it away from you. Degree probably yes, but knowledge is knowledge. You cannot you can definitely survive with whatever you have learned during your on the job training. So that's,
and when it comes to certifications, when we spoke that multiple certifications on the CV, adding to the CV in every possible way. Say if there are 10 certifications, in my own experience, I've seen maybe 7 of them are completely waste. 7 of them may not be even relevant for the job that they are applying to. So in your experience, when we talk about freshers, since the entire episode is directed primarily towards freshers, and now since September, October is the time when the hiring typically begins. It's going on a lot of campuses. In our campus also it's going on. So typically when we talk of certifications, how does a student typically, how should a student approach selecting the right kind of certification for himself or herself? From maybe one particularly, one focused profile, or if he or she is open to it.
Okay.
How do they, keep themselves dynamic and ready to switch?
See, basically, I would say the clarity of what you wanted to get into is very much important. Like, for example, when somebody is choosing basic graduation, obviously we are choosing, but nowadays there are a lot of options available with the basic graduation also. Like there are a lot of autonomous courses available in the market where, BCom, BA, BSc degree के अलावा there are a lot of things. So if you wanted to go ahead in particular career like mass media है या फिर as a digital marketing है or maybe creative aspects है जहाँ पे you want to do something with that skill set, with that trend, with that technology, you should have to be updated with the certification is really important. I would say that don't go for certification, ऐसा नहीं है. But if you are just a BCom graduate and you're going to enter into a banking job, then still I would say कि banking related certification certification कर लो, because there is a different system altogether. Forex हुआ या फिर there are credit markets हुआ या जो भी है which has a international needed a certification or something, you do that with the technology, you do that. But in a normal scenario, it is not really required to have too many certificates for you. So there are many job roles or there are many employers who really do not even look at what your certifications are. अगर आप बेसिक बीकॉम है, बीए है, विद द एमबीए मार्केटिंग है, and a company is hiring you for a marketing and sales related job, what is required is how do you understand the marketing strategy, branding strategy, and how you can help the organization to grow your sales and revenue.
True.
That's all you required. For that, other certifications are not really required at the beginning of the level. What is required is your industry knowledge. What is required is your industry presence, competitor understanding, analytical skill. हाँ, wherever there is a skill, you go for a certification. जहाँ पे आपको analytical skill चाहिए, wherever you needed a technological related skill या जो भी, जहाँ पे skill है, be updated, have a certification. But other than that, do not. So pick and choose what you really wanted to, like. So if somebody is into statistics or going to be data analyst becoming, then you should definitely be having those certifications which are required, which are updated one, which are going to be the hiring point. जहाँ पे आप बताओगे कि मेरे पास ये सर्टिफिकेशन है, मैंने ये प्रोजेक्ट्स किया है, these are the live projects and this is what is I bring it to the table. When you have that, it value adds. But otherwise, I have seen so many students who doesn't understand that why they are going for a certification, or rather they feel that
FOMO, I think.
Yeah, again with the FOMO, I would say, and what they feel is they wanted to keep all the options available for them, and that's where they stay behind because they are not really clear with where they want to enter.
मैं आपको interrupt इसलिए करता हूँ कि in some cases I specifically advise some of the students to keep their options open.
Okay.
Though I can understand, being focused on one particular option is always advisable. Nothing wrong about it. But there are some times that, nahi ho pata, people are not able to crack it.
Correct.
Then don't you feel that, keeping your options open as a mentality could be beneficial in these cases?
I agree. But again, a person, I have seen people who have done digital marketing courses, who have done AI courses, who have done their Excel and advanced Excel related Tally and other courses.
Okay.
Plus they have done PG, masters, everything, additionally foreign language and all. So I don't see any connection in between all these certification. I agree that you are keeping your options open. ठीक है, foreign language का आपने course किया. Are you really wanted to be entering into that line where you are becoming a transcriptionist, or you really have to be that skilled when you are entering into that market? Just with the German level 3 के बाद आप अगर coding में जाने वाले हो, it's really not going to help you out.
Correct.
So if you remember 10 years ago, every passing out engineer was entering into computer science.
Absolutely.
And that's where this all started. Because computer science, they just need to know the coding and the languages has been taught.
In fact, after during COVID, we had companies who were teaching coding to even first-handed kids.
Yes,
in schools.
There are, and why it is required? Technology and IT is the most changing technology where कल आपने जो सीखा होगा वो आज आपके काम में नहीं आएगा unless you are actually working on it. Everything is changing. So my point here is keep your options open, but at least have some analysis about your own self. What is your liking? What is you wanted to achieve? Why you wanted to get into a job? How much money you want to earn from the first job? See, I have an aspiration of having 35 crore ka business with me. But when I'm starting, am I going to have that 35 crore in the first place itself? No. When I'm starting my job, मेरा aspiration है मुझे 25 लाख का CTC package मिले. But just have an understanding of your own self, have a reality check done कि मैं कहाँ पर हूँ, कहाँ जाना चाहता हूँ. Is my entire environment is supportive to me? I'm not saying that do not keep your option open, but just by doing so many certifications and spending so much amount here, and then you end up having nothing in your hand as per you. Again, as per you, I'm not saying nothing has been nothing. As per you, again, you have a kind of a thing कि यार ये तो मेरा dream job नहीं है, मैं कहाँ फंस गया, यहाँ पे तो नहीं आना था मुझे कुछ और ही करना था. So just to avoid all these feelings at the beginning of your career, is very important. Unless and until you have a clarity, you really cannot move ahead.
Correct.
So मुझे फर्स्ट स्टेप कहाँ पे रखना है इसका क्लैरिटी तो मुझे होना ही पड़ेगा ना. अदरवाइज हाउ कैन आई से कि बाबा मेरा करियर ग्राफ आगे नहीं जा रहा है. Probably you must have not taken the right step.
Correct.
Probably you must have not entered into the right domain. And if you have not, then have a understanding, have a realization, and get yourself corrected.
Correct.
That's possible.
Correct. तो 2021 के बाद में हमने देखा बहुत से स्टार्टअप्स आए. There's a lot of gig economy, a lot of startups. Pune, in fact, is known as a city, which really encourages a lot of startups over here.
Yes.
Startups का एक problem ये भी है कि they come and they go.
Yeah.
So they have not been able to instill that kind of confidence in the minds of the freshers. So आपने जैसे कहा कि they should explore opportunities with startups. How does a fresher then build up confidence in his or her mind? Here, ये आज है कल अगर गायब हो गया तो क्या करेंगे इस केस?
But I would definitely like to emphasize on gone all those days जहाँ पे आपको job security वाला चीज मिलता था. I would really want you to emphasize on because when I started my career like 18 years ago, that time also except banks and few of the big companies, there is no job security. Tatas में अगर आप काम कर रहे हो तो forget it, कोई नहीं निकालता है unless you have integrity issue आया. That's something different. But nowadays there is no job security per se in terms of even if you are highly qualified, highly paid, and intellectually great. It is still there is a problem. What is important for me to tell to the freshers is have patience. First of all, because earlier it was a situation that, you and me probably, or maybe, next generation to us, they were willing to give at least 3 hours to the organization to understand.
Correct.
Nowadays, we are not even willing to give 1 year to the organization wherein, to judge myself, just probably a too harsh word, but to analyze my own thing कि बाबा ये मुझे करना भी है या नहीं. I have seen so many students who do their, digital marketing courses, they do marketing and everything, and then they get offer from companies for their sales related requirement, and they say that मैंने तो marketing किया, मैंने digital marketing है, मेरे को sales नहीं करना है. I said, agreed, you have done this, you don't want to get into sales. But ultimately, everything is about sales and revenue. So whatever you do, whether you do it digital marketing, whether you do it branding, whether you do marketing, ultimately, what you have to achieve is numbers. That is what you have to achieve. So ऐसे जाओ नहीं तो ऐसे जाओ. It is numbers. So if your strategies are helping the organization sales to grow, you are required. But if your skills and your knowledge is not helping organization in terms of growing the numbers, even if you are a sales degree person, you are not required. So ये समझने के लिए you have to give a time to your own self. 6 months तो समझने में जाते हैं कि ऑर्गेनाइजेशन करता क्या है, कल्चर क्या है और क्लाइंट्स क्या है.
I was discussing with somebody the other day about internships.
Okay.
Typically internship का duration होता है 3 महीने का. So I was talking to someone that in the first 15 days लग जाते हैं just to find a place to sit.
Yes.
जैसे आप कह रहे हो कि 6 months is taken to understand the organization, to understand the profile.
Yes.
First 15 days are just taken to find a place to sit, or rather to find an acceptance in the organization.
Yes, it is very much because see, there are two people. Like if I'm a fresher, I come with certain understanding and expectation. And if you are an employer, you have some expectation from me. Secondly, experience talks a lot. You have one amount of experience with freshers around you or interns around you. So probably you will definitely, evaluate me as a fresher, what I am doing, how am I doing, how am I curious about, whether I'm taking initiatives or no, what are my value systems are, though it is not a direct value system.
Correct.
Likewise, I am going to evaluate employer from my expectation point of view. So ये evaluation में ही 3-4 महीने चले जाते हैं. Because you really need to understand कि आपको काम क्या करना है. And many organizations have a management trainee program where first entire year the trainee has to work in every department. Be it koi bhi background ho, you really have to work in all the departments. At the end of the year, there is an evaluation where they sit together and understand whether the fresher would want to continue, if yes, in which department, and then the hiring manager or a HOD is having any need of that resource or no. Iske alawa, there is a lot of things ki student or probably a fresher comes with a understanding that this is what is I'm interested into. But during the entire 1 year, जो आपने effort डाले हैं, जो आपने सीखा है, you developed another interest, and then you move. So when I'm saying, or when you are saying keep your options open, this is also one of the area where you have to keep your options open.
Correct.
Yeah, I have seen people who are having extremely clear about what they want, how they want, and where they want. For them, it is probably a little easier because they are very clear in their mind, and it comes out when they talk, it comes out when they behave, it comes out when they perform. But average student, I would say, or when it goes to a bell curve, a student is not really clear about everything. So give a time to yourself, give a time to analyze, give a time to understand how the industry perform, how the company perform, whether I really want to be in the industry or not. There are many startups who have come up after their first job because they have learned something and the ideas comes up and they have moved out.
Correct.
And there are employers who have funded these startups in a way that तू बाहर जाके competitor बनेगा, उससे अच्छा मेरा ही काम कर.
Rocket Singh का हमने example देखा.
Exactly. Yeah. So that also works. So it's not that it's not working. It's just that the right balance is required. And as I said, patience. You really have to be patient enough. Correct. Earlier, childhood से ही हमारे we have a patience to be taught कि बाबा नहीं मिलेगा अभी, बाद में मिलेगा. Now probably the situation has changed. I would not blame parents or anybody. We have everything with us. So there really is changing environment. We cannot blame anybody for that. This is what it is. So what we have to learn is how we can adapt to the situation. That's what we just have to do.
See, freshers typically, if you see, are stuck up in a cycle. Today, when somebody is going in for hiring, or when they are applying for a job, companies are looking at them from a certain expectation. Freshers want to aim at higher packages, but they lack the experience, right? So experience versus starting and waiting, ये जो एक problem freshers के दिमाग में रहता है, this has been there even earlier.
Yes.
So how do you see that problem has changed, or is it the same in today's generation vis-a-vis 10 years ago?
No, the situation is little same, I would say. The only thing is employers are also bugged up with the experienced people जहाँ पे वो paper पे experience आता है, actually कुछ नहीं आता है. At the same time, they are also welcoming freshers because they say कि यहाँ पे मेरा expectation ही नहीं है, तो अगर ये चमक गया तो हीरा है, नहीं चमका तो मैं कुछ lose नहीं करूँगा.
Correct.
So, but I would say employers are thinking on having a fresher. But what happens is, जहाँ पे आपको experience चाहिए ही चाहिए. For example, in the technical role, if a quality person requires technical as well as a certification, then you cannot compromise on that because then it is your production is at stake, your everything at stake. There you cannot. But employers are willing to identify those roles where they can hire fresher and they can train. And rather, I would say there are many employers who are investing on that. Because when we work with the employer, we make them understand that have a backup plan, have a succession planning, have a manpower planning and budgeting as well. ये नीड बेस में आपण मराठीत म्हणतो तहान लागली विण नका खाणू. That's what it's very true. Do not do that. Have a budget, have a plan. I'm not saying that hire 10 people, hire 5 people, but with a proper approach, with a proper planning, with proper understanding. There comes all other retention strategy, engagement strategy. All these strategies come where you evaluate the employees in-house working. So that these guys are going to go or these guys are going to stay, and then you can plan it accordingly. And freshers are really willing to enter into the organization. The only thing is attitude, approach, and expectation in terms of package. If that is balanced out, it is a world for them.
Correct.
So employers are wanting to.
What you mentioned कि अगर चमक गया तो हीरा है. तो अगर किसी फ्रेशर को अपने आप को दिखाना है कि सर आई एम द वन, ये आपका एक्सपीरियंस बंदा ये नहीं कर पाएगा, but I am there, I'll do the job. How do you suggest, how should he approach, he or she, how should they approach this situation? There the candidate smartness comes, or a fresher smartness come. If you jump into showing off कि बाबा मैं ही हूँ, मैं ही कर रहा हूँ, then it will easily picked up.
and you will be easily.
But ये negative नहीं लगेगा कहीं कि बहुत ज़्यादा उतावला हो रहा है या ऐसे हो रहा है?
तो वो थोड़ा सा लग जाता है, but that's what I said. You have to be initially observant. Okay? You don't get into politics directly. Okay, don't get into giving suggestions directly. You know, when you are observant, have a one-on-one communication with your managers. You know, we are doing this. I think this is what is I have observed. Probably you think on it and let me know, can we do something about it? You know, when you have this approach, सामने वाला ये सोचेगा कि भाई तू कुछ initiative ले रहा है, तू ले रही है, whatever it is. But when you are directly vocal about, you know, some challenges, or you are directly open in terms of forum जहाँ पे आप थोड़ा सा over the board जा रहे हो, you know, you are sharing some additional things, even though they are good. Probably somebody will take it negatively and you will not, you know,
the boss will take it negatively. ये तो कल का आया हुआ मेरे को सिखा रहा है बैठ के.
हाँ, वो होता है, but that's what I said ना, give yourself a time.
Correct.
So ये सारी चीजें होने के लिए आपको 1 साल 2 साल. First of all, as you said, acceptance. Somebody has to accept you in their team. Somebody has to accept you that you have some, you know, qualification and intellectual. Then you are able to perform. You are able to take stress. You are able to do everything. So you are getting evaluated on all these parameters at the beginning itself. और उसी में if you are 100% sure that you are best at what you are doing and somebody is not doing, find out the opportunity where you can, you know, not putting other person negative or down, but you are outshining. So those opportunity will come if there is a place. But for that, again, you have to be, you know, be there.
Correct.
If you are frustrated in 6 months and looking out for a job, probably you don't know down the line किसी और का जगह आपको मिल सकता था. Or probably there are opportunities coming in other departments and you can move into those departments, or you can develop the interest, or you can figure it out कि this is what is the area which is neglected area, nobody is really looking at it, let me explore. And then probably you will outshine. True. So you really have to look this opportunity, and that's an individual's smartness skill set, that how you look all these things. But yes, basically be observant, be understand the culture, understand कि लोग अपने points कैसे रखते हैं, forum क्या होता है, forum में is it you know, forum where open feedback mechanism happens or no, is it acceptable or no, understand all these things, make your place at, you know, entry level, and then go for it. There is a possibility, हाँ, but you really have to be, you know, working towards it. College में दोस्ती यारी में बहुत कुछ हो जाता है, यहाँ पे दोस्त नहीं होते, they are not your friends probably.
Correct.
So you have to be a little, you know, vigilant about all these things, and you have to be really you know, on your toes for everything. Many a time it happens that I have seen people, जो बंदा maximum helpful और सब जगह भागने वाला होता है ना, वो survive हो जाता है, sustain हो जाता है. तो only reason is यार वो किसी के bad books में है ही नहीं, वो किसी का भी हर एक का काम कर रहा है और उसके पास बहुत ज्यादा patience है जहाँ पे उसको पहुंचना है उसके लिए. Because he's running around.
Correct. So I think most of the freshers, why they are not able to survive today compared to 10 years ago, is because of their friends posting a lot of things on social media. कि मेरा कोई colleague है, मेरा कोई दोस्त है, college का दोस्त है, he has joined a company a month ago, month before me, and today in 2 months, you know, this fellow is, you know, he's on a vacation somewhere, or could be on an official travel somewhere, and the glam factor which I am seeing, of course, the grass is always greener on the other side. Correct. But the glam factor which I am seeing from here creates that kind of a pressure into my mind. And how do you suggest that, you know, these candidates battle out that pressure? But
I really feel today's generation, students, they are well aware about whether social media is, you know, I mean, aware as in I would say, they know social media पे जो भी कुछ जा रहा है वो created होता है to some extent. I'm not saying कि सब कुछ झूठा होता है. It is a fact there. Obviously, there are people, but most of the time you are created ones. So, as I just said, be patient and understand. If you know your core values, if you know your importance, if you know what you really are into and where you wanted to go ahead, it really will not bother you. बिकॉज इट इज लाइक एक रात की चांदनी कहते हैं ना हम लोग, जैसे इट इज लाइक फ्राइडे टू फ्राइडे, जैसे बॉलीवुड में होता है कि फ्राइडे पिक्चर रिलीज होती है, संडे डिसाइड हो जाता है whether it's a super hit or flop. Likewise, this is the situation. So today probably one of my friend has posted something on Instagram. Tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow someone else is posting something on Instagram.
Correct.
Do I really fell into that trap and I have to do that? And even if I'm doing it, how much effort I am putting to understand the truth behind it, or to understand the effort goes behind it, and am I ready to put those efforts or no? Am I ready to get into that? ये सारा अवेयरनेस जो है ना, ये होना बहुत जरूरी है. Unless and until nowadays I see people are living into virtual world only. Completely. And if you are so much into virtual world, obviously you're going to get these things because you don't know the world around you. You think जो भी इंस्टाग्राम में हो रहा है या फिर एनी अदर प्लेटफॉर्म पे हो रहा है, दैट्स द वर्ल्ड. नो, गो आउट, सी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. एंड बिलीव मी, इंडस्ट्री में ऐसा नहीं होता है. एज यू गिवन एन एग्जाम्पल, somebody is on a trip to abroad with a company paid facility. That person must have proved to something, or that person must have done something. और अगर वो शॉर्टकट है, वो नीचे आने वाला है. बिल्कुल. Take it from me.
Correct.
And then you are the one who's going to survive, who was doing it in a right way, in a perfect manner, and you are taking little time. So जो value systems है ना, वो बहुत important है. And nowadays I have seen people not talking about value systems. घर पर, बाहर, colleges में या फिर industry में, there are very few, or other I would say 20% of the people are working on that. Rest of the world is like चल रहे, इसके पीछे जा रहा है, उसके पीछे जा रहा है. So that is something
very mechanical if you see.
Yes. So but there I feel कि your school, your college, your gurus, I would say, your parents, whatever they taught you is more important. So when you are so much rooted and when you have these value systems, and जब आप इसको देखोगे परफॉर्म करते हुए और उसके वजह से रिजल्ट आते हुए, you will believe it. So that's how it is, like you should be surrounded with the people who are actually practicing it. So when you go into the industry ना, वो shock लगता है because you are living in another world, and when you are going into the industry, when you are going into the market, it's a different world altogether.
Correct.
So prepare yourself for that world. Prepare yourself for that, cultural change, that shock.
Correct.
Shock is the right word. Absolutely. Because it's a shock.
It is a shock.
It is a shock.
Yes.
Because I give you an example. I've interviewed one girl. She was passed out MBA HR, and she wanted to become an intern. So when she wanted to become an intern, I said, fine, but you have to go to the client place, because client required us to be present at the place, for the hour, 2 hour, or a week's time kind of. So while doing that, you just have to be traveling. So she was asking me, I live a particular lifestyle. My mom is, XYZ. My dad is XYZ with a company. And will I get the travel expenditure? I said, you will get a travel expenditure, but as per the policy. No, but then do I have to travel by train and all? I said, why not? So, no, I normally travel with a car and a cab. I said, fine. The company policy is X amount to be paid. Further expenses you have to take care of. I'm not saying that don't go by car. My thing is, you go, get the work done and come back. It's up to you whether you want to fly with a flight or you want to go by train. I am going to give you X amount, rest is yours. No, but this is a company paid. I said, okay, let me think. So when you come with this attitude, approach, or maybe I would say that that's a life she's living with.
Correct.
Probably she's not a fit for this kind of a role. So ये जो self realization है ना, वो भी होना चाहिए कहीं ना कहीं.
बिल्कुल.
And that's where you get into the trap which you have said, no, कि real world is different and virtual world is different.
Lot of times people use the word called passion.
Yeah.
you should be really passionate. 3 Idiots सबसे रिलीज हुई, इनफैक्ट पैशन के पीछे भागो, सक्सेस अपने आप आ जाएगी. वो जो गुरु मंत्र हमें उसके बाद मिल गया था. So lot of people when they join companies, do you really feel it is easy, or is it possible? Easy, difficult छोड़ दीजिए. Is it possible for us to really figure out whether my first job is my passion or is it not my passion? ये होता है कभी in reality? First job or maybe just जो भी industry में I have landed myself in.
So I can give you a few examples. If somebody is a passionate photographer, ठीक है, and that somebody, जैसे 3 Idiot का ही example हम ले लेते हैं, अगर उसको internship मिली उसी industry में, probably you can say that it is a passion that he could get into job with. But if you are done a master's in something or law degree or something, and then you get, again, if you have a clear thought कि मुझे A grade lawyer जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में होते हैं उनकी जो फर्म है उसी में मुझे इंटर्नशिप करनी है and you got it, I would still say you got a dream job. Again, passion नहीं, passion is a bigger word.
Yeah.
People live with that passion for years together. 60-70 में आने के बाद they somewhere say that yeah, I have lived a passionate life or I have lived my passion. With the first job, saying this as my passion is little extra हो जाता है, बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता है. First job is a stepping stone.
True.
Which helps you in building up your career in whichever stream, industry or a line you want it to be. So it is not really been possible to calling it out कि मेरा passion job है. हाँ, and secondly, as I said, मेरा पैशन को जॉब बनाना या मेरी पैशन को प्रोफेशन बनाना इज इन माई हैंड. इफ आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू डू अ जॉब 9 to 5, मतलब 9 to 5 आजकल होता नहीं है, बट 9 to 5 जॉब, यू रियली डिफिकल्ट टू कॉल इट एज अ पैशन, राइट? अनलेस अगेन आई सेड कि किसी को न्यूज एंकर ही बनना है, देन इट्स अ पैशन, यू हैव दैट थिंग, बट इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कॉल इट एज अ पैशन एट द फर्स्ट जॉब.
A lot of people they say ना रूटीन जॉब है, वही चीज मैं मंडे टू फ्राइडे कर रहा हूँ, मंडे टू सैटरडे कर रहा हूँ. बट आई वाज वाचिंग वन पॉडकास्ट अर्लियर, किसी का मैं देख रहा था एपिसोड, वहां पे ही द गेस्ट मेंशन कि अगर आप मंडे टू फ्राइडे ये नहीं करना चाहते तो फाइन, देन व्हाट इज द प्लान ऑफ एक्शन यू हैव कि अगर मैं घर पे बैठा रहूंगा.
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली,
दैट आल्सो दे डोंट हैव क्लियर इन देयर माइंड.
एग्जैक्टली. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई सेड कि व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड माय करियर, आई डिड नॉट हैव अ पैशन ऑफ वर्किंग फॉर समवन जहाँ पे मैं 50 लाख का पैकेज लूं. आई ऑलवेज हैड अ पैशन दैट आई वांटेड टू अर्न एक्स्ट्रा समथिंग ग्रेट जो नॉर्मल जॉब में नहीं मिल पाता. एंड दैट्स हाउ व्हेनेवर आई गॉट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी आई मूव्ड आउट. It took me 8 years to move out of that circle and start my own thing. Correct. But yes, the first job मेरे लिए पैशन वो नहीं था. जॉब करना किसी का पैशन हो सकता है, इस पे मुझे थोड़ा डाउट है. बिल्कुल. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम वेरी क्लियर ऑन दैट कि वो थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है मेरे लिए. बट यस, इफ यू रियली आर एन आर्टिस्ट एंड यू मेक योर पैशन इन योर वर्क, दैट्स अ डिफरेंट स्टोरी ऑलटुगेदर. व्हेन यू डू दैट ना 9 to 5 डेली करने में भी बोर नहीं होता, बिकॉज एवरी डे यू आर डूइंग समथिंग एल्स. टेक योर एग्जांपल और माय एग्जांपल. इफ अनलेस वी आर नॉट पैशनेट अबाउट, वी आर नॉट सिटिंग हियर एंड टॉकिंग ऑल दीस थिंग्स. अभी ये टाइम घर जाके खाना वाना खा लिए होते हैं हम लोग. करेक्ट, राइट? सो दैट्स हाउ द डिफरेंस इज ऑल अबाउट. सो एज आई सेड, हैव अ क्लैरिटी. भाई ये तो क्लैरिटी ले लो कि मुझे यही करना है, अगले 6 साल करना है, अगले 10 साल करना है, अगले 2 साल करना है. Have some clarity, and I feel that is a lacking, because जैसे हमने लक्ष्य मूवी में देखा था, ऋतिक रोशन just went, सब लोग कर रहे हैं इसके लिए, and then one day he realized कि ये तो कुछ अलग है, this is something different. So get that realization, get that reality check at first place कि am I at the right place?
मैं इसका ही एग्जांपल देता हूँ. He landed in the army because his friend was going to join the army.
Yes.
There is also a very funny scene that the friend goes away, but he's still there. और वो कहता भी है कि अब तू चला गया, मैं क्या करूंगा आर्मी में.
True, but then
he creates and he makes it. Then of course लक्ष्य, वो जो पूरा movie आता है, then the entire journey. My question here is somebody who now landed up in a job.
Correct.
आज लग रहा है कि मैं आ गया यहाँ पे, अटक गया यहाँ पे आके, now I'm stuck. But करना तो है, like you said कि 2 साल करना है, 3 साल, 5 साल, whatever it is. तो ये जो once somebody lands up in a particular job, to be completely suitable for the job.
Correct.
मान लीजिए कि he or she does not still possess the kind of right skills. So how do you really upskill yourself? Yeah, how do you really start making yourself suitable for it? वो acceptance कैसे build up करे कोई अपने दिमाग में? Psychologically, how should somebody deal with this situation?
See, when I say now, when you are entering into a particular job, first of all, it starts with your applications, wherever you are applying. Many a time it happens that candidates, students don't apply because that they think that this is not what I wanted to be. And then again, that FOMO fear comes and then they apply for it and they enter into. Okay, fine, you have got into it. First of all, understand कि ये मैं job क्यों ले रही हूँ, you know, is it the money that I'm going to get into? आज मुझे पैसों की जरूरत है और है तो कितनी है और क्यों है, you know. I'm always saying you have your why clear always. Why? Every time whatever you do, ask why am I doing it? Why this? Why not that? So it starts with why. Always ask why. Why I'm doing this job? A, money. A, the profile likes me, or I can do this, build up something and move into something else. First, to have that clarity with you. Once you have that clarity, you can definitely find out the ways to reach there. I may say that I may take 4 years, you may take 2 years, someone else may take 8 years. Because your why, with your why, your journey is, you know, little easier to reach. So clarity is the only thing which will take you where you want to reach. Okay, today so it happens with me, you know, like when I started, I tried doing CA.
Okay.
I gave 2 attempts and then I realized ये मुझसे नहीं होगा, ये numbers मुझसे नहीं होंगे और ये इतनी पढ़ाई मुझसे नहीं होगी. But at the same time, I was reading a lot of things about psychology, about HR, industrial psychology during the process. And that's where it struck me कि no. I have something else to do and this is what is interest me, and then I can, you know, start getting into. I've learned it, I've get the certification, degree, PG, everything, and then I get into. When I started my job, I started with 5,000 as a salary. That time, all my friends from SNDT University have started earning 35,000, 45,000 a month. I had that FOMO in my mind. But yes, you know, your family upbringing and your clarity and majorly what you wanted to reach out, to put it on the paper. You know, my guru and my parents have helped me out in that, saying that write it down on the paper, do's and don'ts जैसे लिखते हो, plus and minus लिखो. That thing you will get an idea कि भाई मेरे पास pluses कितने हैं, मेरे पास minuses कितने हैं. Then एक पूरा साल देने के बाद वापस लिखो कि आज मेरे पास pluses कितने हैं, minus कितने हैं. You will definitely have either minuses more or pluses more. जहाँ से आपने शुरू किया था. That will be the base for you to decide whether you still want to continue or still do not want to continue. Plus, if you think that you are stuck up in a different job, different role, there is nothing much for me to do, there is nothing much for me to learn, invest your time in learning something else, finding out something else which may interest you and which you can go ahead. As you said, what is a backup plan?
Absolutely.
Not necessarily backup plan is always bad. Not necessarily backup plan मतलब आपका पहला plan fail ही होना चाहिए. नहीं. Big industrial is also having their backup plans with them. Always and always. नहीं तो फिर तुम you land up in a place जहाँ पे अब मैं क्या करूँ? कुछ नहीं है मेरे पास. Just to not have that situation, you should always have a backup plan. You should. I'm not saying think on 2 careers, but think about something or utilize this time, utilize this money. I have seen so many people, they come with the clarity saying that मुझे higher studies करना है, जहाँ पे मुझे XYZ यूनिवर्सिटी में जाना है, जहाँ पे लंदन में जाना है, मुझे इतना पैसा चाहिए, मुझे वो पैसा कमाना है, करके मैं 2 साल जॉब करने वाला हूँ. They are clear with that. What is wrong in that? There's nothing wrong.
In fact, I think because that is an age where they don't have too much of responsibilities on their head.
There are no liabilities on them.
There's no liability on them.
Exactly.
So they can very much afford it.
Exactly.
You know, we used to have this concept of doing aptitude tests.
Yes.
To find out, you know, where a person is suitable for maybe a career in arts or in commerce or in science broadly.
Yes.
Then of course there were, you know, further classifications in that.
Yes.
But do you think in today's world aptitude tests also can really help someone in identifying the right kind of a path for themselves?
Nowadays, aptitude tests have replaced with the psychometric test, I would say.
Okay.
Psychometric test before 5 years or 10 years, it was used into higher management hiring. जहाँ पे all other factors are required along with decision making and all.
Yeah.
But nowadays psychometric tests have also evolved in such a way that if you are taking it in an earlier age, during your study age and other age, it will give you around 27 to 28 career options for you.
Okay.
Based on which you can really plan your studies, plan your career. You can really plan financially also.
What is the right age for this particular test?
I suggest with like 11th standard onwards or 12th standard onwards, because nowadays 10th ke baad, many people 11th ke baad they go abroad for their higher studies and all, right? Like that's how it is. So that is the age where you can take it, because you get all the career options. Like you have options available. From there, they also gives you what is your behavioral pattern, what is your attributes, and it gives you the detailed report. How you behave in a particular aptitude में क्या होता है, एक नंबर आता है या फिर कुछ आता है. Psychometric test come with a debriefing. Debriefing as in I'm a certified coach for that. So it comes with a debriefing mentioning that I'll explain you what is the most appropriate suitable traits you show in this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 below that. So that I have an option कि बाबा ये मुझे दिखा रहा है. So it is an eye opener for me, or it is somewhere start point where I start thinking on those lines. अगर किसी ने मुझे आके बोला कि आप बहुत अच्छे इन्फ्लुएंसर बन सकते हो, why not I will think about it. आज तक तो मुझे किसी ने बोला नहीं था. Probably there is another thing कि मुझे लगता है कि मैं यूट्यूबर बन सकती हूँ, but मेरे पास वो ट्रेड्स ही नहीं है. Forget about looking, how am I looking at the camera or how it is working. मेरे पास वो traits ही नहीं है. Skill develop करने के बाद भी you will not reach beyond or level.
Correct.
But instead of that, if you choose doing something else, you have a better future. You can reach there. फिर वो सोचने में आता है कि okay, उसमें भी ये है कि मेरा पैशन. No, the questions are framed with the point कि आपका इंटरेस्ट क्या है, आपका पैशन क्या है, आपके स्किल्स क्या है. सो इट इज नॉट दैट कि आपको कुछ अलग सवाल पूछे जाएंगे और आपका पैशन अलग रहेगा. नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. It is surrounded with your interest and passion. So obviously you're going to get 10 options which are related to your passionate job.
Correct.
Which is better option, no?
Absolutely. Rather than going somewhere completely, in a clueless manner.
Yes.
At least have some kind of a navigation system in your hand.
Correct. Very true.
You may not, like Google Maps की तरह होता है ना, you may not follow the entire route. But कम से कम कहाँ से रेड लाइन है, कहाँ से ऑरेंज है, कहाँ से ब्लू है, ये तो आप completely.
नहीं, as I said, start point you will get start point, and somewhere back of your mind कि बाबा ये मेरे को दो करना है. So whether I'm stuck in a right way or wrong way, वो भी समझ में आता है. Secondly, pathway as you said कि which direction I have to take, how much time it may take, and how much expense, because nowadays education is really expensive.
It is expensive. Yeah.
It's not like कि जैसे पहले था possible था. It is expensive. Even if you have a good money, no money, whatever it is an expensive thing. So if you're putting so much into it, let's go calculative. Now let's understand and then develop your skill. See, you have a period. Job करने तक का आपके पास 5-6 साल का जो period है. If your parents are willing to invest, why not invest in a wise manner?
Correct.
So that's how all about.
Right. चलिए, now we'll come to the next segment, which is basically, ये तो चलो हमने first discuss कर लिया about landing into a job, how do you land into it, navigating which options and all that are there. Now we come to a situation where you have already now landed into a job.
Okay.
And typically when freshers get into their first job, lot of anxieties, lot of excitements, anxieties, happiness, then fear. What do you feel is the first day psychology of a fresher? Typically, what he or she would typically be facing in her job or his job.
Anxiety is bound to be there.
Yeah. And how do they deal with it?
Yeah. So normally, when we work with organization, we guide or we create a process which makes the new joinee or a fresher joinee more comfortable and more in an environment where there really no need to rush to do anything. So typically first day जो होता है ना वो बहुत light होता है with your joining formalities. So you really don't need to interact with too many people. You just need to interact with one or two people who are from HR or from admin or probably your manager जिसको पता होना चाहिए कि you are joining today. So that's what the typical first day is all about. And anxieties are going to be there till you have become, accepted or welcome. But normally nowadays organization have lot of process in terms of buddy system.
Correct.
Wherein, not just manager, but somebody teammate is buddying with you.
Right.
Then you go and have lunches with them. What you just really have to do it, you just have to be calm and be observant in every step. Don't do anything extra. Don't do anything if it's not required for you. First few days, even if you are not talking much, is also okay. Because observe like a sponge. Observe it. Then you will get an opportunity. Then you will understand कहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है. Because when you are entering, organization is already doing something. पहले तो ये समझ लो कि मैं कौन से डिपार्टमेंट में हूँ, ये डिपार्टमेंट करता क्या है, यहाँ पे काम कैसे करते हैं, what is my job, how much am I supposed to do, what is the end line for me to stop. Then understand whom to go for what reason. Basic. Understand the company policies, what all this. Understand the induction manual करके एक चीज होती है. Go through that. Go through all the policies. Understand कि किसके पास जाके मुझे क्या पूछना है. If you go to a wrong person with a wrong question, you will mess up. So understand मुझे किसके पास जाना है, किससे पूछना है. And the right person to reach to the organization is your manager or the HR person. Manager is probably busy with everyday work and all. So HR is always there in the organization to go and ask for. So nobody is going to tell you कि बाबा तू हर रोज आता है सवालों के साथ. No, initially you are going to come. So have that approach wherein do not rush into anything. Do not rush into performance. Do not rush into end results. Go step by step. आज मैंने इतना कर लिया, कल मैंने इतना कर लिया, परसों मैंने उतना कर लिया. And then be around to your people, listen to them, be with them. ऐसे organization में नहीं होता कि भाई तू हमारे साथ चाय पीने मत आ. Just go walk behind them. Take your time to mingle with them. Take your time to have a bond with them. And obviously organizations are like that कि they welcome you. Unless you become troublemaker for them, there's no need कि उनको आपको bully करना है या फिर कुछ करना है. It doesn't work that way. You just have an approach towards it. जो अजनबी के साथ approach होता है वो approach होता है. So you just have a right approach.
See, now my question is that typically जब मैंने join किया था, when I started my first career, I realized that bosses जो थे वो या जो आपके जो senior managers हैं, reporting managers हैं, they were pretty supportive in terms of teaching you. भाई ठीक है यार, they understood कि लड़का fresher है.
Yeah.
Though he has come with a degree in hand and all those things are there. Basic training expected था, इससे ये लेके आ चुका है. But practically he may not be knowing a lot of things, especially in terms of sales.
Yes.
इसको immediate market में अगर भेज देंगे डर जाएगा. Customer का call शायद face नहीं कर पाएगा. All these things are there.
Correct.
So a lot of handholding used to happen. Do you see the kind of change that has happened in the last 10 years कि handholding आज के दिन में करते हैं, उतना करते हैं या कम करते हैं?
नहीं, handholding is still there because that's a basic or core of it. Handholding is still there, but probably handholding methodologies have changed now. So now what happens is that a lot of digitization has happened. So काफी सारी चीजें आपको पहले on the job training में सीखनी पड़ती है. So you are not directly put on the work on your own. You are always with someone. So nowadays also in hand holding, somebody takes you along to understand how the sales calls could be. But again, it is not from the day one. On the day one, you will get a lot of literature to read in terms of how we have a sales pitch, how we approach clients, who are our clients, where are they, who are important clients, किसके पास हमें कैसे अप्रोच करना है. अगर किसी का कॉल आपको आता है तो what is the pitch that you have to give, till what level you are going to interact, और उसके बाद आपको किसको देना है. And with all the softwares around us, it is little easier now to go with step-by-step approach.
Okay.
So the hand-holding is still there. It's just that the method has changed. So earlier the managers used to sit and give them a gyan. Now you don't really have to do it because there are a lot of videos available on the dashboards. There are a lot of policy documentation are there. There are a lot of pitch, sales pitch are there. Product information are there. Product catalogs are there. And majorly nowadays they have come up with a test, मतलब exam जैसे. You have to go through all these things and then you have to pass out some of the छोटा सा exam and then they come to know how much you understand or not. So with all those things it's a little easier.
Correct.
But yes, जो direct practical experience है उसके लिए आपको seniors के साथ जाना ही पड़ता है in the sales job. And then probably after 1 month or say they give it to you कि you develop your client. They don't ask you to touch the existing clients. You develop your clients.
Correct.
There you have a scope of making mistakes and coming up with your own sales pitch, coming up with your own ideas, and you can play around because that's a new thing. But again, with the reputation of the organization, certain things are necessary. ये तो करना ही है. इसमें आगे कुछ नहीं करना है. If you are not able to close the deal with something, it's okay. Don't make false commitment. तो ये जो सारे pointers है, they are obviously there. They are obviously there.
I think एक चीज होती है कि in the first job जब आप experienced नहीं होते हो and you are surrounded by people who are very experienced, तो डर होता है माइंड में. कि first of all सवाल पूछे नहीं पूछे. या सीनियर को जाके सीनियर से बात करे या नहीं करे. There's always that wall which is there.
Yes.
Communication में एक wall होती है. Now we are always nowadays we hear कि Gen Z जो है they are very clear as to what they want. Do you really see a change of the attitude in the Gen Z today when it comes to talking to their bosses, when it comes to talking to their seniors? Are they more open towards it, or is that fear of communication still there in their minds?
No, I would not say that the fear of communication is still there. See, like the confidence probably is something which is, less or more kind of a thing.
Okay.
But fear definitely not, because nowadays the education system itself in a way where, you can put across your thoughts in a particular manner.
Right.
Best or better, I'm not going to say.
Right.
But there is it is possible कि आप आपके जो भी है वो बोल सकते हो. Gen Z, again I'm saying they are clear in their thoughts in terms of they can articulate their thoughts. The only difference is the tone, the way of communication and understanding of other persons कि बाबा ये receive कैसे कर रहे हैं. That comes with an experience. Earlier probably मुझे बोलने में हिचकिचाहट होती थी because I don't know कि मैं इनको बोलूं या नहीं. आज मुझे ये पता है कि मुझे बोलना है. मुझे ये भी पता है कि मुझे इन्हीं को बोलना है. मुझे ये भी पता है कि मुझे ये पॉइंट बोलना है. But what is lacking is I don't know how he will receive, because जैसे मैं evolve हुई हूँ, the other person has evolved. May not be negatively with a ego point of view, but the forum point of view. Whether you are sitting with someone one-on-one, a group, in that group what is the hierarchy? Nowadays hierarchy वाला डर नहीं है, because a lot of organizations do not have that big hierarchy which was there 10 years ago, जहाँ पे you compulsorily have to be और वो sitting arrangement भी वैसे होती थी कि hierarchy सब. Nowadays it really doesn't matter. Your CEO is also sometimes sitting along with you, desk pay.
Correct.
So that is not there. Secondly, organizations are very much open to receive the feedbacks from the newcomers, because they feel that the new energy is coming, new employees are coming with a new idea, so it is possible. The only thing is you need to understand the approach of communicating the right thing in a right way. That's the only thing which you really need to work on or be cautious about.
Correct.
Other than that, the fear I would say is not really a fear. हाँ, hesitance थोड़ा बहुत nature के हिसाब से हो सकता है, organization के हिसाब से हो सकता है, और probably the person to whom you are going to talk about, उसका persona कैसा है, क्या है, वो हो सकता है. But directly as a generalized, it's not there. I don't see it nowadays that way.
Now, when any fresh person has joined the organization, how he or she should navigate the concept of making friends? आपने थोड़ी देर पहले कहा था कि there is no friendship.
Yeah.
It is all about professional relations.
Yes.
आज यहाँ पे है, कल कहीं और organization में होगा. But इसमें I'll club 2-3 questions on this. First, how he or she should approach this thing. Secondly, when it comes to communicating with your seniors, what could be those tips you can give them? Maybe 2 or 3 pointers. कि this is the right time, this is the right way to communicate. अगर आपके दिमाग में कोई suggestions है भी, तो directly don't go and tell your boss कि sir आप जो कर रहे हो गलत है.
Yeah.
I have a much better idea. So otherwise you'll be thrown out.
Correct.
So वो avoid करने के लिए what could be the tips? And third thing is to maintain that kind of communication with your bosses also, with your colleagues also, so as to try and minimize the risk of starting an office politics against you at the very early age or early start of your career.
Yes. I'll come with the first question with making friends. As a human tendency, we look for the friendship normally. But in organization, though they are your friends, they are colleague. They are not your college friends. So you call it as a colleague. So when you call it as a colleague, it is like someone who's working with you, co-working with you, or working with you. So they are also working on certain things. They have certain expectations, aspirations, and everything. So if you are wanting to be a friend with them, you should know how much closeness you should be going ahead with. In the beginning itself, I would say don't be too friendly with anyone. Okay? Again, you and me, we are sitting together, we are exchanging thoughts related to projects, we are exchanging idea related to project, but always and always keep one thing in mind. You don't know how other person is reading you. You don't know how other person is taking your ideas. So हातचं राखून जे थोडंसं बोलायचं ना, that is the place where you have to be like that. You don't really have to be that vocal every time or at the beginning of the time. So when you are choosing your friends, don't be too friendly. That's one. Don't enter into any politics or gossips, I would say. You will hear a lot of things. Be like a sponge again. Just hear it. यहाँ से वहाँ भी मत करो. People will try to manipulate you in a way कि भाई तूने तेरे सामने कुछ टॉपिक आएगा and you will go for it, like that. Whenever you are going out with your friends or anything, always and always be aware of the fact that you are not the person जिससे आप कुछ उगलवाओगे या फिर बताओगे. Don't be in a hurry or don't be. बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कि तुम ऑफिस कलीग के साथ जाते हो and you try to like open up or little show off kind of. Don't do unless you are really really confident about the people around you जिनके साथ आप बैठे हो. Initially थोड़ा सा रिस्क होता ही है. So go with the baby steps. There is no problem in going with a baby step. If a person, if you are getting, if you feel that people are talking about me as I'm reserved, वो reserved होना एक हद तक आपके लिए फायदेमंद होगा अगर आप open up होके आपके against politics create हो गया.
Correct.
So that's okay. You take your time to be open up with your friends and all. Don't involve into any of the politics. Don't involve into any of the gossips. And as you ask कि मैं suggestion कैसे दूँ? Suggestion देने के पहले perform your work. Before doing anything, project हाथ में है मुझे ऐसा suggest तो your boss has given you a task, complete that task. While completing that task, put down the pointers which were the challenging for you. Then do your task the way it is asked for, and then put it on the paper कि अगर आप आपके तरीके से करते तो क्या change होता. And then go and put it in front of your manager. Always go prepared in front of anyone to talk about.
Okay.
दिमाग में बहुत कुछ होता है, but when you sit in front of somebody while exchanging your thoughts, it's always better to have a paper with you.
Right.
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है पेपर होगा तो. ऑफिस में तो पेपर होना ही चाहिए.
बिल्कुल होना चाहिए.
Because you have written down, you have all the calculations, you have all the everything on paper. That's one thing. Secondly, as I said, कि while performing, if you are stuck somewhere, go and ask relevant questions to your manager to get the answer what you want. Unnecessary questions create करके मत पूछो. If it is a task oriented, project oriented, and if you are while asking questions, if you are giving some of the suggestions, it is always welcome. तो एक तो आपने दिखा दिया कि मुझे क्वेश्चंस है, मैं काम कर रही हूँ. दूसरा वो क्वेश्चंस के साथ साथ ही आपने आपके कुछ सजेशन दे दिए जो कि छोटे हैं बट वेलकम है. So that's how you can start out with.
Right.
And what was the third point? I just forgot.
Third point was mainly for this only, as to how they can avoid, unnecessarily involving themselves in loose talking.
Correct.
These things, because see, ultimately that has a very wrong impact, and I have seen people, getting themselves affected in a very negative way by talking, something after office hours, sitting with their colleagues and discussing things which they should not be discussing.
Not required at all.
In American, Western कोई वेब सीरीज वगैरह हमने देखी है, इंग्लिश मूवीज में हमने देखा है, जब पुलिस पकड़ के लेके जाती है, they say anything that you speak over here can be used against you as an evidence in the court of law.
Yes.
तो वो वही चीज है कि you talk anything which is not suitable, ultimately can be used to harm
in organization. It is nothing but a competition. Ultimately,
yes,
you are there, somebody is there.
Correct.
They have a fear कि आप उनके आगे निकल ना जाओ. So considering all these things, whatever said and done, healthy culture है, सब कुछ है. But if you try to overpower someone, or if you try to bypass someone, then there will be a problem.
Correct.
And it can create a problem in terms of your relationship internally with the customers, and probably you don't know na कि what you are saying right now has been getting used by someone at what level, और उसका impact कहाँ पे होगा.
In fact, I tell the students also, कि आप 3 people from the same batch have joined the same company. तो ठीक है, आप यहाँ पे दोस्त थे, but tomorrow when you are going to join the jobs, you are not going to remain friends as though you were here in college. You ultimately are going to become co-workers, colleagues.
Yes.
That's how it is.
And वो शुरू भी वहीं से होता है. फर्स्ट जॉब का फर्स्ट सैलरी प्रोबेबली सेम है.
बिल्कुल.
फर्स्ट इंक्रीमेंट सेम होना ही चाहिए, जरूरी नहीं होता है.
Correct.
And there you cannot really blame your employer.
Yeah.
Because it's something not related. जैसे एग्जाम्स में मार्क्स होते हैं, एक के पीछे एक बैठो तो भी सेम मार्क्स नहीं आते unless you're copying it. Okay, so that's how it works.
Absolutely.
So the same logic applies here. Right. So you really have to. So that's what I said. When you enter into a market with a job and all, it is a whole new world for you. So these things are very important.
Correct. Now, once somebody has now set himself, coming to the next segment again. So somebody has now set himself or herself in the job. 6 महीने बीत चुके हैं, 7 महीने बीत चुके हैं, 8 महीने बीत चुके हैं. Now, when after spending 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years, he or she wants to now upgrade herself, but at the same time not lose focus or not get burnt out with the expectation, or get overwhelmed with the expectation of performance vis-a-vis upgrading skills. How does psychologically someone deal with this overwhelming pressure कि यार मुझे upgrade भी करना है, job भी टिका के रखनी है, at the same time skills भी upgrade करने हैं, and grow भी करना है. ये 4 parameters पे मुझे काम करना है, pressure भी नहीं लेना. So how does someone work on this?
Again, I said कि when you are performing your role on a day-to-day basis, you know what are the skills that you are probably lacking.
Right.
When there is a review mechanism there, when the review systems are there, some of the findings come out of it. So down the line, I know what skills I have to develop. Secondly, if I am having my own process of upgrading myself in terms of reading, in terms of watching podcasts, in terms of knowing what is happening in the industry, और इसके लिए stressful होने की जरूरत नहीं है. You just have to do small things, keep reading. दिन में कम से कम आधा घंटा रीड करो, कहीं पे भी जैसे भी मिले वैसे. नहीं रीड कर सकते हो तो बुक सुनो. We have that beautiful facility of listening the book. We have a podcast system which you can listen to them. With all those things, at least आपको ये पता चलेगा कि आपको क्या करना है और कैसे करना है. Thirdly, when you are performing your own role, if you are not involved into any of the politics, if you are not involved into any other extra activity, you really would be performing your own role, and you will definitely perform in a better manner whatever is expected out of it. तो अगर आपका फोकस है, अगर आपको एक पर्टिकुलर चीज अचीव करनी है, अचीव एज एन आई वुड नॉट से कि मेरे को 2 साल में प्रमोशन चाहिए, कुड बी एन अचीवमेंट. यू इफ यू वांट, यू रियली हैव टू वर्क हार्ड, बिकॉज यू नो इन व्हाट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन यू आर, आपके ऊपर और कितने लोग हैं, और आपको वहां पे एथिकली पहुंचना है कि नहीं पहुंचना है. बट आइडियली यू शुड रीच एथिकली, एंड यू शुड रीच इन अ प्रॉपर मैनर जहाँ पे आपका वैल्यू हो. जहाँ पे लोग आपको माने कि भाई ये कुछ करके आया, लॉन्ग टर्म है, देयर शुड बी एग्जैक्टली. सो इफ यू वांट टू डू दैट, यू रियली नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि आपको कितना करना पड़ेगा, और वेयर आई हैव स्टार्टेड एंड वेयर टुडे आई एम एंड वेयर आई वांटेड टू रीच. तो अगर आपका खुद का एक एनालिसिस होगा ना कि मैंने स्टार्ट, नॉट मॉनेटरी एनालिसिस, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट स्किल एनालिसिस, परफॉर्मेंस एनालिसिस, कि आज मैं 4 घंटे में ये काम कर पा रही थी, 6 महीने बाद, 8 महीने बाद मेरा प्रोफाइल भी चेंज हो गया है, मुझे एक्स्ट्रा काम दिया जा रहा है, मेरे एक्स्ट्रा काम के लिए मुझे रिकॉग्निशन मिल रहा है, समवेयर माय मैनेजर्स एंड माय टीम इज लुकिंग up to me with some of the suggestions, with some of the help and everything. That means I'm doing something right. I have to keep doing all these things. So these are small parameters which gives you a clear idea that whether you are on a right track or you are not on a right track. When you are on this right track, probably, then it is easier to, do the skills upgradation and reach the next level in your organization. Okay. So that's what you should be thinking about.
Now, one common problem as we come towards the end of the whole discussion, one common problem that not just freshers, but even experienced people face, mid-management experienced people also face the same issue. They have issues with their bosses. We typically say company नहीं छोड़ते हैं लोग bosses छोड़ देते हैं. तो चलो, somebody who is experienced with 10-15 years minimum experience, वो handle कर भी लेगा.
Yeah.
But जो fresh joinee है, who has joined just 2 months ago, and is finding it very difficult to deal with the boss. So without feeling bored or without feeling really, underutilized, without offending the boss, इस चीज को deal कैसे करा जाए? Since it's their first job.
Yeah, it is a first job. So normally क्या होता है पता है, first job में ना there is very thin line between मेरा boss मुझसे ज्यादा काम करवाता है या मैं कम काम कर रहा हूँ. Like my capacity and my potential, am I using it to the core or my boss is really, putting a pressure on me? ये समझने तक का थोड़ा सा टाइम आपको देना पड़ता है. It's like, you really have to keep a record of your work, what you have done. You really have to document your work for yourself, not for someone else to show. See, when I am giving one task to someone, my manager skills are different. Right, wrong, I'm not going into, but I have some managerial skill and that's how I manage it. And I have a team. The others are, working fine. This girl is new and she has to work on those parameters. So first of all, understand the style of working of your manager. Secondly, understand what task given it to you and what is expected to close. Make all the documentation and then review it. कि am I working, या फिर मेरा जो पोटेंशियल है वो इस्तेमाल हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. If it is not working, after 6 months, if you feel that कि I have enough documentation, enough record with me which states that कि I am underutilized with my skills and all, go and tell your boss or tell your manager कि मुझे आपसे बात करनी है. आप मुझे सब कुछ अच्छे से सिखा रहे हो, you are giving me every exposure, but there is something which I am not able to, complete it, that X factor. Can we sit and discuss? Probably the manager will willing to discuss. You will get some idea. And that's the start point of the conversation, to tell your manager that I'm not happy with what I'm doing.
Without sounding offensive.
Yes. Because I'm asking you, help me out. When
the ball is in your court,
I'm asking you, right? So you want to tell me.
Correct.
So that's how you can start with.
Right.
Secondly, ये सब हो गया, एक बार हो गया, 2 बार हो गया. Do not bypass. Ask for the manager कि मतलब look for other opportunity in the organization. Many organizations have a system wherein you can apply parallelly to other departments. So there again, don't go and say कि मुझे वहाँ जाना है. Tell in a different way that these are the requirements. I feel ये मैं सही कर सकती हूँ और मेरी इच्छा है करने की. Can I? Shall I? After that, if nothing works, then start looking out for. That way, when the exit interview will happen, the ball again is in your court.
You have multiple answers to,
yes,
multiple evidences to prove that you tried your level best.
Yes. एंड वो ये नहीं होगा कि यार इसने तो काम करने के लिए टाइम ही दिया, ऐसे ही चला गया. मैनेजर विल नॉट हैव दैट ऑन यू कि आज के बाद मेरे को फ्रेशर दो ही मत. दैट सिचुएशन विल नॉट कम. दैट्स हाउ यू कैन डू दैट.
So towards the end, one piece of advice, when you give, which you would like to give through all your experience that you've had for so many years, कि जब भी कोई अपना first job choose करता है, with all the anxieties we discussed, with all the kind of preparations we discussed, we spoke about how to deal with managers.
Yeah.
One piece of grounded advice कि यार ये करो ताकि आपका जो first job है can turn into a dream job, can turn into a very rewarding career for you. तो वो एक grounded advice, एक या दो advices, वो क्या हो सकते हैं which you would like to give?
I believe in one thing. Consistency, first of all. Never lose your, do not give up. Consistency is the key. That's what I feel. And career is marathon, not a sprint. So when you wanted to have a career, it is not a year or 2 years thing. It is going to grow with the experience and span of time.
Yeah.
So I always believe in that key. Every experience is experience. It's not a bad experience. You always learn out of it. So even if in your first job, if you have made some mistakes, you have learned out of it. Even if you think that you are landed on some other job, that's an experience and you know what you are not going to do in next job. So use all these things to build your career. So that's what the piece of advice I can give. And patience. Don't lose your patience. ऐसे एक रात में कुछ नहीं आता है और जो एक रात में आता है वो टिकता भी एक ही रात के लिए, कुछ नहीं होता उसका. So be patient enough, do consistently what you are supposed to do, enjoy your journey, and you will be there where you want to be. Great. That's what the advice I can give.
Great. I think मैंने जैसे शुरुआत में कहा था the podcast has turned 21, तो हमने उस हिसाब से 21-year-old plus जो candidates होते हैं, students होते हैं, we try to design this entire discussion for them. And my entire effort was to steer the journey की शुरुआत से लेके right from selecting the right career to appearing for interviews to shortlisting, or we also spoke about psychometric tests कि आपका passion and profession आप कैसे align कर सकते हो, to the first job and to ultimately now that you've landed in the first job, now your journey begins. तो वो जो पूरा हमने try किया है discuss करने के लिए, I hope you like the entire flow. If you liked it, please press the like button, subscribe to our channel, comment जरूर करिएगा. I'm wishing you happy Diwali right from now itself. Thank you so much, ma'am. You came on the show.
Thank you so much.
And wish you happy Diwali in advance.
Yes, wish you happy Diwali to all your viewers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.